All right, I'm here. I don't even know how the fuck we're gonna make this work. It's supposed to be me and a guest today. It's just gonna be fucking me today. So I'm gonna get this over with as quickly as motherfucking possible. Gonna try to set the record for shortest live ever. All right, so I'm here to talk about NASCAR Richmond. Here's the things you need to know about this track. Um, there are really no similar. I know we have short tracks in NASCAR and shit like that, but there really are no similarities when it comes to comparing it to another short track. So basically, for this race, we're gonna just kind of focus on um, the Richmond Spring Race. I looked at a little bit of Loudon comps here as well. Not going to factor that into any type of decision making we're going to have here. All right, so here's what I saw when I looked at everything. We have option tires available here. They're going to be two sets, 7 sets of reg, and two options. These option tires fucking fly. So what I think you're going to see are a lot of people opting. Well, people that want to win are going to be opting to start with the option tire for about 25 laps because after that they're fucked. And then they're going to move on to just the regulars and just try to hold everybody off. Here's the drivers. Obviously, we all know tier one. We got Denny Hamlin. He's gonna be fucking. He's gonna be hard to beat here. Chris Bell, I like here. Truex, I like here. Um, you know, going over notes with Brian earlier, who was supposed to be my fucking my co-host today. But hey, next time we see Rocky Prop, we can roast him for that. Going over his notes, he really loves Hamlin. He really loves Truex. I have to agree with him. Hamlin average finish in the last 7 races here is 4.6. So you're looking at the tier one driver here. I think he is just a little bit above everyone else that's going to be racing. Truex on top of it is 5.6 in the last 7 here. Both qualified well. Start 1 and 2. Hamlin at 1, Truex at 2. Bell is that third, that third kind of like tier 1A. But the only thing that gives me pause about him is the crew chief is just I think he like broke both of his fucking knees or something jumping on a diving board. I don't know how that's possible. But Bell's been consistent at the short tracks. I think that you would be it's going to be hard to pick like a side to win here. I think Brian and I both agree if you put about 100, 150 on Toyota to win here, you can't really go wrong. So then you can fucking play with that. Whatever you get back, 100, 125, you could take a little chunk of that and put it on like a favorite, maybe Hamlin, maybe Truex. But here's I know we're gonna talk about fucking just tier one guys and who I I'm always going to be looking for a guy that I think can finish high because with these short tracks, I mean, if you're desperate for a fucking win, you're going to bump and run. If you're in second, if you're in third, you're diving in, you're going to fucking push people up the track and not into the wall. That's what your fucking game plan is here. I think the perfect person to look for and a person that I've got some money down on right now, Josh Berry. He's going off at, I believe, 18 to 1 now. I got Josh Berry at 30 to 1, and qualified, I believe, third or fourth. He is what they call a short track ringer. You can't, I don't know. I don't know if he's got the equipment for it or whatever the fuck. I'm already seeing the positive CLV on that Berry play, so I'm comfortable just kind of riding it out right now and seeing what happens. But I think even at 18 to 1, it's tough to say to put a full unit on it. But at fucking 18 to 1, I'd put at least a half on it, maybe a quarter unit on it. I think Barry does have a shot to win here. Other sleepers, we're high on Bubba Wallace today. I like Bubba Wallace. I think he's been very fucking consistent. I think we see a fucking top 10 out of him today. Um, that's another nice little play if you're looking for something to kind of wet the beak a little bit. We got Wallace top 10 at plus 125. I think it's sitting like plus 105 right now. So I'd sprinkle a little bit of something on that as well. I think I think we have a lot of good plays here today. I'm gonna cut this way short. It's just gonna be a quick one. I think outside of Hamlin, Bell, and Truex, if we're really, I mean, Barry has a shot. I think in my head, he needs the win too. He's got to be. He wants a little bit of fucking momentum. He needs to get in these playoffs, I think, to really show that he's worth a shit. Outside of Hamlin, Bell, and Truex, I like Blaney too. I think Blaney's just a fucking really good race car driver. So it would go them four and then Barry. I like Chase Elliott in matchups. If you guys can find any matchups with him outside of him against Truex, Bell, or Hamlin, I would just roll with him. I think he's gonna I think a lot of books have Chase over Byron or some shit like that. Might be a little bit juiced, but good little parlay piece if you can parlay the NASCAR matchups. We're fading all the way out on Byron this week. He's been probably the fourth best car as of late at Hendricks. So I mean, even Bowman is doing better than him. So I would just stay off of Byron for right now. Reddick, he's another one that, and you can factor that in when you take Toyota to win the race. Reddick is, I think he went off at 25 to 1. He got bet down to like 19 to 1. I feel like Reddick was like inches away from really putting it together. I think you're going to see. I'm hoping to see him more focused. I'm off of him right now. I just want to see like if he can start closing shit out correctly. He's just the worst at closing everything out. So that's really all that I saw so far. I'm just going to recap the plays real quick. We have Barry to win at 30 to 1. Wallace top 10 at plus 125. All those are heavily available. Please just do a little dabble on the Barry thing. I really like the Wallace play. I think that's a good play. I'm going to go over Brian's matchups real quick. He sees okay. So he likes Blaney over Reddick. I'm not going to co-sign that. I think Reddick comes out strong today. And he likes Hocevar at minus 115 over Eric Jones. Love that shit. I think I'm definitely going to put a couple units on that Hocevar play. I'm going to write that down real quick. But overall, that's about it for today. We're going to keep it short, like I said, because I am awkward as fuck just talking to myself like a psychotic person. So I'm going to fucking sign off here. Thanks for joining. Hopefully this helps somebody win some fucking money. Take it easy.